We're covering 3 couples, 3 weddings in 3 minutes. Just kidding.
And a bonus couple.
I was going to say, we'll add a bonus couple in there for you.
See, that was your intro. My intro was a little bit different.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married.
I'm sorry, are we starting a band?
So that was my intro because I don't think any of these couples got married in a chapel. It doesn't necessarily look like that. There were 3 weddings /4 in the last week that we're going to talk about because it's beautiful.
Yes, so many weddings. Love it.
And then now just the end of most leagues happened at the end of May. So people said, it's time. We're getting married. And before the World Cup, because a couple of these players who are got married are going to World Cup. At least one I know is. Also, this happened. So we're recording this June 15th. These weddings happen within like the last calendar week, I believe. About, not exactly. But and Sarah and I got married in June. I love weddings. I just think, not everyone, their end goal is to be married, but I just love the idea of marriage. I love being married. So it's fun. So like Sarah said, this is going to be really quick because we just wanted to kind of talk about how many weddings we saw on Instagram. When I was going on Instagram, they got married.
And they're all international.
Yes. And I think they're all from different countries. Well, not all of them, but a few of them. Like one's from the Netherlands and their wife is from Spain. And so I think it's really cool.
Intergalactic and international.
Yes. So I guess the first couple we're going to talk about is one that we have talked about before. And we probably know this couple the best out of the 3. Arsenal's own goalie, Manuela Zinsberger, and her now wife. And her wife, and I'm sure this has an accent when you say it, but it's Madeleine. Like
Madeleine.
I'm sure it's a good accent. They got married. And do you remember we did the video? It was about a year ago. I believe it was March 2022 where they announced they were engaged. Yeah. And they had those beautiful photos out in like a field where Manuela proposed to her now wife.
Beautiful.
And they got married, I believe, over the weekend, and it was gorgeous. First of all, their dresses, those are stunning. They're pretty much the same style of dress.
Yeah,
We've kind of talked about that, where a lot of times couples will get married somewhat similar styles, but theirs are very similar. So pretty. It looks like it's outside. It looks like it happened in Austria. They're both Austrian, it looks like.
And it looks like they have the same headpiece as well.
Yeah.
Very similar, but I think it's the same.
They both have half up, half down hair as well. If you go to Manuela's Instagram, if you go to Manuela's wife's Instagram, Manuela has her wife's linked in her bio of her Instagram. It even has like a saved that's called Wedding. And so if you click on it, you can see all the pictures, the venue. It looks so beautiful.
Ooh, and they already had a honeymoon?
And they already had their honeymoon, yeah. But I'm going to look through some of these pictures. They look like they're out in a field, like a winery maybe even.
Yes, it looks so nice.
It's so pretty. Like you said, they've already gone on their honeymoon, which is so funny because I think traditionally that's the way people do. They go the wedding then the honeymoon. But I think in this day and age, so many people just do wedding and then a honeymoon when you kind of figure out the timing for it. You know what I mean? A lot of times people do it like a month later, a couple months later. At least people I know a lot of times people don't go right to the honeymoon. It's like they're already on a honeymoon and they went to some beach. It looks so pretty there. And then it even says happy wife.
Happy wife, happy life.
So cool. So beautiful. Picturesque and perfection. So pumped for them. Oh, they're even playing Uno on their honeymoon. I love that. Yeah. But so cool. So they got married. So pumped for Manuela and her wife. And it looks like her wife took Manuela's last name because they're Mrs. and Mrs. Zinsberger. Love it. And then also, Austria isn't going to the World Cup this year because they didn't qualify. Maybe Manuela and her wife planned it before they knew that they weren't going to go to the World Cup because a lot of times you have to plan a long time in advance.
Yeah.
So maybe she's just pumped she got married early in the summer now so they can have the whole summer just to be Mrs. and Mrs.
Wives,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the next couple we're going to talk about that got married, I don't think we've ever necessarily talked about this person recently, but it's Ramona Bachmann and her wife, now Charlotte Baret. So they got married as well. So Charlotte, I don't believe she's a footballer, but I believe she's a dancer. And so she has an Instagram. So if you go look at her Instagram, she's a professional dancer. Who wouldn't want to be married to a professional dancer?
I was going to say very flexible.
Oh, very flexible.
No.
I love it because they actually have Ramona on her Instagram has her proposal on her Instagram. It's pinned, and it looks like it was on June 7th. And they pretty much got married 1 year from when they got proposed. She got proposed to. So that is very cool. You know, Ramona, as we remember, we talked about it a couple of times. She was in a relationship, a very, very public relationship with Alicia Lehman, and they were always having a lot of fun during quarantine. But I was talking about this last time. You know, just like anything, they broke up, and then they're moving on. They're both happy, and now Ramona's married. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think that is so cool. They got married in, I believe, they got married 9/6, so almost exactly to a year. They got married. She says, the best day of my life, marrying the love of my life at Charlotte Baret. Love to celebrate the special day with my family and all of my friends that became family. Unforgettable memories that I will never forget. I can't wait for the big wedding. I can't wait for the big wedding with even more lovely people in La Reunion in December.
Maybe it's like a 2-part wedding, or maybe for this was her family, and then it's for the other family, maybe.
Yeah, so okay,
far away.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, you get to have 2 weddings. Who doesn't love that? So it looks like they officially got married in France, because if you see they're Paris. Well, Ramona plays in France. She plays for PSG, and it looks like her wife is French. So
I like that.
I love
That's
that.
Very pretty.
Just very pretty. Ramona's fit is very cool. Like,
I like that. That must be really comfy. God, I wish I would have gotten married in something comfy.
And even like, look at her shoes, Ramona's shoes.
Those are kind of like the ones that she proposed in. A little bit. Kind of.
But her wife looks gorgeous. They both look so great. And
they look beautiful.
So pumped for them. Okay, so the next couple we're going to talk about is a couple. Sarah and I really don't know much about this couple. This was just one of the weddings I just saw over the weekend. And then I kind of looked at them. And I said, this is really cool. They're also 2 footballers. The first 2 couples were just marrying their people who didn't happen to be footballers. But this couple is like, it's like an iconic football couple. This is like a football royalty couple. Like, I didn't know much about them.
Anna Romero
and
Merel van Dongen.
Yeah, and if we get the pronunciation of Merel's name a little bit wrong, sorry about that. They got married, and they had been actually engaged since December of 2021. So they had been engaged for quite a while.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know this. So they actually met when they both played for Ajax. They met there, and then they formed a relationship. This is like 7 years ago at this point.
Wow.
And then Merel actually proposed, and it was like a big thing. Like, she pretended that they were doing a documentary, then they went back to Ajax, and then she proposed. It's on the Ajax YouTube channel, so if you go there, you can watch the whole thing, the proposal and everything. I had to switch the subtitles to English, but you can do that. And it was the cutest thing ever. She proposed. Very, very sweet. And that was December 2021. So they got engaged December 2021. Merel, I believe, is going to go to the World Cup this summer. She is on at least the provisional roster right now. So she's going to go to the World Cup. And Anna is retired footballer at this point. So she is retired. And I love seeing that when 2 footballers find love, especially from different, they were on the same club team, but, different countries, finding love. They are very beloved. Like I said, I don't know much about them, but just kind of researching for the video, they are very beloved. Actually, Merel went to college in the United States. She went to Alabama to go to college. I think she went for at least 2 years there. So I think that is very cool too. Both of them speak like 3 or 4 languages. So
that's so cool.
That is so cool. It's so pretty. I mean, they're
beautiful. I love all the white.
Yes,
like, it's
so much white.
Oof.
I love Anna's dress. That is so pretty, so classic. High neck with the short sleeves.
Yeah.
So pretty. Looks like they had all their friends and family there, dancing up a storm.
Oh yeah. Looks like a lot of fun.
But very cool. Very beautiful. They had a great time. It looked like a very big event. Very big event.
Yeah, weddings are so special, whether it's just the 2 of you or it's, a big event, big or small. Weddings are beautiful. Congratulations to the 3 couples beautiful couples, beautiful ceremonies.
So happy for them, so pumped, beautiful. They all look so good, they look so happy, and that's the main point of it.
Exactly.
But we did tease that we were going to talk about 4 couples at the beginning. But what we decided to do mid-recording, what we're actually going to do is we're going to do another video of another 3 couples who actually recently got married.
We can't, there's so many people getting married, we can't keep up.
Yes.
The gays are gaying it up, and I love it.
June, and it's
amazing.
And it's Pride Month, so maybe a lot of people choose to get married during Pride Month as well. So
amazing.
We're going to come out with a video in the next few days. Hopefully, our videos have been like 4 or 5 days apart. Hopefully, it'll be sooner rather than later. Also, the U.S. Women's National Team roster is being released very soon, so that will be another video very soon. But congratulations, we're going to be back with the next 3 couples. We'll put you on the edge of your seats for what couples those will be. Got some goodies coming up who got married.
Oh, yeah.
But congratulations to these 3 couples.
We wish them happiness, happy, long, beautiful life together. And yeah,
absolutely. Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone later. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.